graph both lines in this system of equations and then state the solution. The first equation is y equal 4x plus 1. We can substitute 0 for x as follows. Y equal to 4, then we have x plus 1, y equal to 4, substitute 0 for x, so instead of x we write 0 plus 1, then y equal 4 times 0, which is 0 plus 1, and y is equal to 1. The point x, y, we substitute 0 for x, and that means x equal 0, so we substitute 0 for x, and we find that from calculation that y is equal 1, so y we substitute 1 for y, so the point will be 0, 1. On the graph, we can move the point from calculation to the graph as follows. So we have here like 0 as x and 1 as y, and here is the point. So this is the point, which is 0 and 1. We can use another point because we need 2 points to make the line. In this case, we can substitute 1 for x as follows. We take the equation which is y equal 4x plus 1 again. So y is equal 4x plus 1, y equal 4x plus 1, and then we substitute 1 for x, y is equal 4, 1 plus 1, and y is equal 4 times 1, which is 4 plus 1 equal 5. And we can say the point, which is x and y, because we substitute 1 for x, so x is equal 1, and the calculation showed that the y is equal 5, so the point will be 1, 5. We can move this point to the graph. So here is the point, which is 1, 5, and we can move it here like x is equal 1, here is x equal 1, and here is y equal 5. So the point will be 1 and 5. And as we see that here is the line that represent the equation, which is y equal 4x plus 1. Now the second equation, which is y equal negative or minus 2x minus 5 or negative 5. The equation will be like this. Y is equal to negative or minus 2x minus 5. We can substitute 0 for x as follows. So y is equal minus 2x minus 5. Y is equal to minus 2, 0, because we substitute 0 for x, minus 5. Y is equal minus 2 times 0, which is 0, minus 5. The answer will be negative 5 or minus 5. Finally, we see the point x and y, because we substitute x as 0, so x is equal 0, and because the calculation showed that the y equal -5 or -5, so the point will be 0, -5, and we can move the point from calculation to the graph simply like this. So we have 0 as x, and we have -5 as y, so the point will be 0, -5. We can choose another point for example, we can substitute 1 for x as follows. Y is equal to -2x minus 5 equal to -2. We substitute now 1 for x minus 5, -2 multiplied by 1 equal -2 minus 5. This is equal to -2 plus -5 equal -7. And the point will be like x and y, because we substitute x or 1 for x, so x will be 1, and the calculation showed that the y is equal -7, so it will be y equal -7, and we can move the point from calculation to the graph as follows. So we have x as 1, and we have y as -7, so it will be as follows. Okay, as we see the line, this is the line that represents the graph. So we solved in this case the first part of the question, which is a graph, both line of the system equation, so we get the graph. And the second step is state the solution. The solution in this case is exactly this point, which is the point of intersection between the first line, as shown here, and the second line. And here is the point. The point is -1 as x, look, this is x-axis, and -3 on the y-axis. So we can say that the solution is again, we can say it's -1 or -1 as x and -3 as y. So we can choose B as the right answer. And if we check the answer, we can see that the solution as state the solution, it is right. It is -1, -3, or -1, -3 as a point, and the graph is right.